I mean, there's so many basic islands. It's obviously a Blood Moon deck. Just pass it back. It's obviously a Blood Moon deck, just the way that he's been playing and the amount of basic islands we see. Well, Blue-Red Storm, though, is typically... Blue-Red Storm is typically that style as well. Is this the bait spell so he can get the Blood Moon off? What do you think? We do have Snap Path, so actually I'm not going to take the bait here. If his last card's Blood Moon, I'm just totally screwing us over. Because then we wouldn't have Snapcaster Mana Leak. Duke says, gotta be bait? It could be. I mean, I'm in no rush to take out the thing in the ice. But next turn, if he goes for the Blood Moon, he'll be able to play for Mana Leak, so it's like... Do you just want to Electrolyze? Could just Electrolyze. Still don't know what I want to do with this Flooded Strand, if it's going to be a Plains or if it's going to be the second island. But I'm hoping this Ancestral... Well, hopefully we'll draw another land. There you go, Steam Vents. Now, maybe he's been sitting on a counterspell for this Ancestral, I don't know. And a Cryptic. Okay. Do we... Okay. Obviously, because Blood Moon's on the mind, we're going to play the Scalding. So yeah, we can get all our basics now. Plains, basic, second basic island. I think we're looking okay. I feel like Ancestral and I feel like Ancestral Vision and Commandeer were made for each other, because like this allows you to draw a nice chunk of cards. This needs a chunk of cards to work. Think we needed to do something? I don't think so. Oh, I did do something. I Electrolyzed. Well, no, I need to use these fetches eventually, Goblin. I think now I'm comfortable. Like, if I can make it so Blood Moon's not so much a thing, it would only affect maybe our Cryptics. I'd rather do that. I mean, the fact that I have another Scalding Tarn in my hand means I can turn this into a duel, but maybe we want to just go ahead and turn this into the Plains before we draw the Plains. I'm comfortable doing that. So maybe we're gonna go Hollowed Fountain, Plains, next turn play Scalding Tarn so we still have access to the second island, and then we'll just play out the Steam Vents and kind of do our thing. Advocating for using... Okay. You said I think we need to do something when I went for the Electrolyze. Okay, we're on the same page then, friend. I mean, think of it this way. He's only got 2 more Ascensions in the deck, you know? He's comboing. It's fun. Not really too keen on spell snaring a Metamorphose when we have things like Ascension and more Thing in the Ice. What you got there, opponent? A Thought Scour? Okay. Alright, so... This is called value, my friends. So what I'm doing is I'm putting the Snapcaster into play before the Awoken Horror trigger happens. That's going to return the Snapcaster, so we get to use it again later. Unless he kills it, which his last card could just be a kill spell. Okay, it's not. Yay! Terrence says, no, we want the clock. Oh, trust me, I want more value, man. I want to cast more spells. I know he's gonna look at our hand and be like, he's got all these. Rage Mage says value. Value. We did it for value, man. We did it because of value, okay? Path. I never said it was the right play, but it was the value play. What were we thinking? We were thinking of getting a Hallowed Fountain, I think. Basic planes. Then what? Where do we go from there? Play the Tarn, say go. Okay, Taryn, we can establish a clock. We can. We can put a clock on the table. I'm just having a little fun there. It's like a free Snapcaster flashback, you know? It's hard to turn down. Flashback looting, okay. How's it going, Palacios? Dig in the ice. Well, we got Celestial Purse, so we have Blood Moon Insurance. Kind of like snaring. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, you kindly accept the value. Can we have a thing? No, you can't commandeer. It's not a creature spell. But we could have an Ascension if we wanted it. Do we want it? It'd be terrible for us, though. There's no way I'm gonna get it. Like, we could totally take this, but like, I'm not gonna be getting counters on this thing for a while. I'd have to find a second Electrolyze. I'd have to find more Mana Leaks. Like, let's take the storm. No, we could. We're not supposed to. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to annihilate my hand to take something that we're not turning on for a bit. Now, in the early stages of the game, I would have, because that would have been dangerous. But, no, just purge it. Yeah, I know. I'm just messing around, Taryn. I'm just messing around. Alright, you got that. Resolves. Actually, maybe steal it. My opponent, Sean O, has disconnected. Or Brent O has disconnected. He is disconnected. But I wanted to cast my stuff. Well, it can't be electrolyzed into electrolyze. We've only got 2. Fatcaster Mage. The Fatcaster was good tonight. Okay, Fatcaster, hang on though. Fatcaster has not been better than Snapcaster, but it has been fine as a 5th. For Cryptic specifically. It's been fine for that, but it's not. It's awesome in the later grindy stages. It's not so great in the early stages, so I think that's why the most Gear Hulks I could see us possibly supporting is 2. I think it's I think 2 is like where it would stop. Fatcaster. Or some people have called it Trashcaster. What is it? Maybe something a little less offensive, right? I wasn't necessarily coining Fatcaster. Some people were saying they liked that though. It's got a fat booty. It's a 6, but we could call it something else. What was I calling it? I was calling it Dadcaster, Big Daddy Caster. That's definitely more akin to my stream because I always called Grizzlebrand Grizzle Daddy. So this could just be Big Daddy Snaps. Alright, you should have kept Fatcaster into Flashback Commandeer. Yes. Yeah, that was literally the reason I brewed this deck, is because I wanted a Gear Hulk, a Commandeer. It's Dadcaster Mage. Snap Daddy Cast. Grizzle Daddy. Hulkcaster. I like that, Hulkcaster. Hulkster. Grizzle Daddy. You know me well. Rolls. Grizzlebrand Crunch. The Snap Father. I like that too. Fatcaster all the way. I feel like Fatcaster could be offensive though. So let's do something that's not easily misconstrued. Is he coming back? I don't think he's coming back, guys. I think that's the end of that. Well, we can take a screenshot. We can't keep all of these spells though. We can't take them with us. You know? I would have liked to have cast some of these things. Anyway. You can't take it with you. You just can't. You can't take it with you. Hulkcaster. Everything's offensive nowadays. Yeah, true. Well, this sucks. We can't play another... Alright, hang on. While we wait for the opponent to either come back or time out, why don't we play a little bit of Tezzeret, and then I'm going to consider either going to bed or whatever. Let's play a little bit of Kingpin Tezzeret. Let's play some Kingpin. Kingpin Tezzeret. Huckster. This is the manager from the leagues. You can't double. Yeah. Yeah, the girls. Aspergus. Yeah, the girls. You have to have the girls. You know, Grizzle Daddy, the girls. What else we got? What are some of the other nicknames we've come to? I'm not gonna say we came up with them, but certainly, certainly something we throw around a lot on the stream. What else? Oh, we got an opponent. Death and Cat Mix. Alright. Yeah, the girls, I feel like they're all like related to Reanimator or Tin Fins though, which makes sense. I mean, that was my first Legacy deck, so. Keep. It's halfway there. It's got sword. Robopod. Rum wants the list. This list? Oh, the Tezzeret deck? Okay, it looks like this. Don't be burned, don't be burned. We're gonna shock ourselves to Inquisition. Don't be burned. Oh god. Just don't be burned. Damn. We opened this Damnation. We opened this on stream when they had the flashback thing going on. Alright, what do I care about more? A Revoker that's gonna turn off my Talisman or this Thalia? I feel like I care more about the Thalia. Flagstone, Shrine. I mean, if we were actually trying, we'd take a screenshot of this, but it's a practice room. I'm going to take the Thalia. So I'm probably just going Talisman. Well, I don't... Going Talisman and then he's just like Revoker feels pretty awful. It feels like very awful for me to do